Hello, I'm Kina Bane. Welcome back to my Let's Play. People were very upset. We're running out of food again. Up ahead! A scout shouts. Some giant hall, but it's empty. You approach the structure but recognize none of the markings. The walls seem unsteady at best. Finally, sleeping underneath the roof. You overhear several families unpacking. Keep everyone back until you make certain it's safe. Fellow volunteers search the building with weapons. Just as they're announcing all clear, Alvaro leans against the support, which gives way, and a third of the structure crumbles. Luckily, no one is injured, but you leave the crumbling building behind. Yeah, I kinda thought. We still get grumpy people, though. Grumpy. Whoa. Another Godstone? Look what I wrote! I stare into your soul with crazy eyes! Walking along under the crazy eyes thing. Okay, the Godstone for Ingrid, goddess of knowledge. Looks on as the caravan takes a much-needed rest. Ivor shoos some children away from a solitary dredge slinger lying dead beneath the stone. Should we be worried about... Whoa! Should we be worried about that? You ask Ivor, pointing at the dredge body. I don't think so, he replies. Still couldn't hurt to have a few guards look around. Hours pass without warning. Inspect the Godstone. Ingrid's Godstone is carved with ancient runes, which don't make much sense to you, though Ivan tells you that some of the menders have deciphered them. It's how the menders learned the language of the gods. Past the largest stone, a long series of slabs contains more writing, all the way down the hill. The odd thing is, he tells you, is that the writing occasionally changes depending upon who is reading it. Usually it describes the history of gods, but it can be about nearly any topic. Sadly, Ivan doesn't know how to read it himself. Juno could, he says. As you're ready to depart, you hear screams from near the main Godstone. The same boy so curious about the dredge before, shrieking and pointing. For a moment you think it must not have been dead, but then you see they have opened a wrapping that was in the dredge's hands. Wait! Says Ivor, his arm shows. This shouldn't be seen. Get everyone away! A chill sweeps over you. Alette pushes past this and gasps. Stop! Shouts Ivor, but the curious onlookers have already seen it. Oh god. Leave it! On the ground before the dead slinger is a small stony figure, its hand searching for something it can't find. That's a baby. Whoa, that dredge is a woman? We've been killing women? We've been slaughtering women and children this whole time? Leaving them to die? In a war, it's only the males who fight. We've been fighting these dredge the whole way. Why are women with children on their backs attacking us? They're not invading. They're running. Everyone stops dead in their tracks. The entire caravan is gathered around, aghast. When I spoke with Juno, she told me something was coming. She didn't know what. A darkness. Something black is covering the world, and the dredge are running from it just as we're running from them. The serpent, the quake, it's all the beginning of the end. Ivor, you knew? Why? Why didn't you say something? Ivor? When I was young, I killed one of the Thunder during the Great War. We called it Rays. Every time we would build our defenses, it would flatten them and push us back again. I became separated from the rest of the Varl and stumbled upon Rays deep in a snowstorm, alone. She was nursing. I threw my axe. It twisted in the wind. Her son died in her arms. She was so pathetic, kneeling in the snow. She didn't even try to stop me when I took her head. That's how I killed the Thunder. When I found my way to Grafheim, the Varl wanted to make me Kender, next to be king. I left, walked until I ended up in Skoger, where no one knew what I had done. The only sound is the wind blowing through the trees. Dude! For long, nobody says a thing. What do we... Until a child breaks the silence. What do we do with the baby? She says, a lump forms in her throat, looking at the small obsidian screeching. Oh, we gotta take it with a caravan. We can't leave a baby to die. You argue strongly for showing mercy and humanity. Some of the women of the caravan hesitate to agree. Take the dredge infant, while others are furious about bringing it along. Not long after one of the women comes, she says, its swaddling was being held by this, she says, giving you a hairpin that looks distinctly undredge-like. An inscription on the silver almost slips your notice. Persevere. From the goddess herself, if you ask me, the woman tells you. Okay. Yay, silver brooch. Can we eat the silver brooch? No? Well, poop. I would like to eat the silver brooch. Because we're down to 3 days of food. And this ain't looking so good. What have I done? You're making the usual rounds when you hear a rather loud debate coming from the area that the Varl have gathered. Ivor joins as you approach. Oh god, what did I...
Urban, you'd rather be known for falling asleep and dying in the corner of a meat house than battling asunder?
What did I...
I'd rather be known for not dying. Don't even know what you're worried about. I'll do this 100 times in the wars. Take some warriors, plow head first into the dredge. They follow you into the hills, get lost. Now they're not following you.
When did you do this 100 times? Did they have a when you did this 100 times, did they have a bellower leading them?
Have you never heard about the time I hit Bellower in the head with a throwing axe?
Whoa, you planning to confront the dredge? Careful, my friend. A lot of old history getting thrown around here.
The warriors were just noting that there's not a damn good number of dredges on... I can't seem to talk because my brain is with the stupid. The warriors were just noticing that there's a damn good number of dredges on our ass. Bella, we're pulling up the rear.
This one thinks he can wander up there and throw them off our tracks.
How about some gratitude? Thought you'd be finally happy for the oldest varl in the land, Ruben.
I'm never happy to lose more Varl, Krumer. Besides, I'm not convinced you're really older than me.
I don't think this is a good idea. Oh, excuse me, but I could burp right into your ear. Would that help? I probably shouldn't eat pizza right before I record. Okay, I'm sorry. I think nobody's going anywhere.
Whoa! Nobody's going anywhere.
Ha! That might work on Ivor, little one. I'm not asking for your blessing. In the old days, I'd already be halfway to the battlefield by now. Speaking of which, you coming, Ingvar? You could ask Bellower for your arm back.
I don't think so. Not exactly in the mood right now.
Alright then. I'll tell Hargerbargerbarg you said hello.
Boomer and a good many of the Varls head out towards the growing army of dredge.
Whoa, is he going to come back?
He always has before.
This time feels different, I fear.
Butts. Just butts. Why, dude? Butts! And we only have 2 days of food. We're totally gonna start starving. Ah! No! No! Someone's been nicking extra goods from the supplies, the conservancy tells you. Counting this up myself yesterday, make no mistake, this geese up will be starving before long. Ask Clammin if they've seen anything suspicious. Notice anything unusual around the wagons, you ask other groups. To a man, they shake their heads, though they ask no questions, you can tell concern is spreading through. Shit. Shit, if that becomes a 0 suddenly, just fuck. Just become a 1. Let's become a 1. Okay.
Gather round, doubters!
Echoes a shout in the distance as Coomer and his band of warriors break through the nearby foliage.
And behold the invincible Varl!
The caravan is thrilled to see Coomer return safely.
Did the plan work?
Work? Of course it works! Same old dredge. Should be another day or two of these before they find their own asses. And if you apologize, I'll tell you how I found these.
Kids tossing a pair of leather gloves that look big enough for Varl. Leans in close, whispering so Uben can't hear.
It had something to do with a raven's nest and a hair tie.
Okay. And make it! Make it! Come on! You can make it! You can make it! Don't
As
fucking...
Silverholm approaches, we fear the worst. The once calm lake surrounding it now looks like a bowl that has been flipped. Proud home sinking into muddy water. A side effect of the quake.
Did you say
What
plague?
has the rest of the world become on the other side of those mountains?
Please have a market though. Cause I have no food. There's no food as we walk in here. We will eat the plagued bodies if we have to. Why are you on a roof? Lady, you crazy! Get off that roof! It's all snowy, you're gonna fall down. And that's probably a dude too. But whatever, you can't tell with the hair. I'm gonna say lady. Lady, get off the roof. You're gonna fall. It's snowy. You're just sitting in and go, "Wah!" One catastrophe to another, says Odalith as you pull into Sturgafern. The town appears to be sinking into the lake. Townspeople peer from dark windows and makeshift hovels further up the hill.
No!
Says Ivan, looking frantic.
Where is she?
He runs to the front of the caravan, looking over the water. Juno isn't here, and you get the creeping feeling you're not welcome either. Going upriver looks out of the question. The beach is bare, aside from the occasional skeleton of a ruined fishing boat. You reluctantly set up camp in the sinking town. But all I'm saying is, how long are you willing to wait? While taking stock of the caravan, you've inadvertently walked into a debate between Odalith and Ivan, which we seem to do a lot. We're like just always like, boop, I'm right in the right spot for this argument.
No arguments can happen without my involvement. Nope, nope, nope.
Okay.
As long as we need to.
And I think we need to get out of here. I don't feel good about this place.
Why? What's wrong?
Something doesn't feel right. The people here are staring at us like those vultures in the wastes.
I'm sorry, Ivan. I think Odalith's right. I saw a man. The whole time we were setting up camp, he was just watching me. In a creepy way.
Sorry.
How long before the dredge find us here? Juno will come. Let's give it a little more time. Rook, listen to me. I need you to trust me on this. Oh, no, Juno. Ah, totally pussy whale.
You're really worried about her, aren't you?
What? Oh, Juno. Worry doesn't begin to describe it. If she doesn't find us here, or something has happened to her.
Are you sure what you saw was real? Could have been a dream, or I don't know. You were pretty exhausted.
I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure anymore. Everything's a blur. Don't tell the others I said that. I have to hope it wasn't just a dream.
What's it like to be a mender?
Being a mender? I guess I never really thought about it like that. It's just a part of me. They knew very young that I would join the order. Born into it, you could say. My mother and father are both menders. The guild is for lots of people now. Builders and healers.
Do they all pull lightning out of the sky?
No, that's not normal. It's one of the reasons I know Juno. She's one of the council. She helps me control things like this. So we don't end up scaring people with lightning.
How exactly does weaving work, anyway?
Well, the hardest parts is usually seeing the threads. Everything is part of the tapestry. It's made of threads woven together. If you can see the threads, you can manipulate them. I don't know how to explain it, really. It's like trying to play a harp with invisible strings. Look at my staff, for example. Some mender carved intricate patterns into the wood to help them remember the shapes of... like I said, it's hard to explain.
Why is Bellower still following us?
I saw Graphite Man's burned.
Ivan gets a faraway look in his eyes.
The thunder blew through it like a tempest, and the vault fell in thousands. Most of the thunder left the city and hid itself. Who knows where they are now? They might be destroying every town they come to, or heading towards Argaburgerfargabrang. Bellower stayed in Grapham, just for sport of it, I think. And as we fled to Arnstafernford, I thought he must want to wipe the vault off the map completely. But then he came after us.
Maybe he knew Iva was the one who killed Reyes.
Maybe, but let's just make sure he doesn't catch up.
Do you think this is the end times?
I don't know what to think. I wish I could give you a better answer. Even if we escaped the dredge, that serpent said a darkness was covering the world. I don't know how long that will take, or what it means even. I'm just trying to solve one problem at a time. Commanders are in Argaburgerbrang. If we can find ships and make it to the capital, we might have a chance.
I won't take any more of your time.
No, it's okay, Rook. I appreciate the talk. It's good to stay grounded. I spend all day worrying about serpents or thunder. I think a lot of people are intimidated or scared, maybe. Me. Don't worry, it's nothing new. I'm used to it. Maybe sometime we can talk about things that don't include the world ending. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's gonna do it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of weird. It's my brain. So, like, favorite, and subscribe if you want to see more of me being a doofus. In the meantime, keep being awesome. Don't sit on rows. Maybe don't sit on, like, death boats in the middle of the water, just being like, oh, I'm sad and I missed the rest of my stick. Luckily, I have my sword that I put into this boat for some reason. But don't do that. Instead, like, favorite, and subscribe. Keep being awesome. Boop.